Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Stock Brother bringing you those bangers. Today is April 9th, 2021, and we're going to be talking about our stock trading strategy, okay? So our swing trading strategy, okay? So before we do that, let's look at the portfolio. And as you can see, for the week ending April 9th, the portfolio's up about $3,000, a little bit over $3,000 for the week. Okay, so our total now is $218,791.57. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be talking about our strategy and how we're gonna be trading our stocks. Okay. So before we do that, we're going to take care of some business and then we'll go into it. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about making that money, investing in stocks, and of course making more money. So before we get started, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash that like button. Don't forget to share the video with your friends and family so we can all get that paper together. So, you know, the stock market, it's been pretty choppy and I mean, it's been flat, it's been choppy, it's been very hard to make money. So, I mean, and I've been reading that some people are talking about there might be another correction coming. So, you know, we don't know. So we're going to be conservative. We're going to continue trying to make our money the best way we can. But at the same time, you don't want to take too many risks because, we don't know where this economy is going right now. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the our stocks trading strategy. So I just wanted to get more into it so you guys can have a better idea of what I'm talking about when I talk about base hits. Okay, so the base hit strategy. So here I'm showing you an example. Okay, so we're gonna use $3,000 for this example, but basically you can start with any amount of money to start this strategy. Okay, so I mean, so $3,000, you don't have to start with $3,000. You can start with $1,000 if you wanted to, or even $500 if you wanted to. Okay, but for this example, we're gonna use $3,000. So let's say we have $3,000 and we invested all that in one stock. Okay, again, you don't have to invest all of it in one stock. You can split it up in threes if you wanted to. Okay, but I'm just using this for example to keep things simple. So let's say we have $3,000, and my base hit strategy is to take 10%. Okay, whenever a stock hits my target of 10%, I sell the stock. Okay, so if I take 10% of that, that's gonna leave me with $300 for that trade. Okay, now if I can make about, let's say, 4 trades for the month, okay, and at 10%, and I'm averaging about $300 a trade, you can make about $1,200 a month. Okay, so that's good money. Okay, so remember, when we're investing in the stock market, we're not going for those home runs. Okay, because a lot of times those home runs will leave you broke. Okay, going for the home runs doesn't always work out that way. Okay, so I learned it the hard way. Okay, so that's why I devised this strategy for myself, and I've been pretty successful at it. Okay, so again, if you can average 10%, if you can get 10% from a trade, and if you can average 4 trades for the month, you can make about $1,200 a month. Okay, now that $1,200, let's be conservative and say over the last 8 months you made money. The other 4 months you broke even. Okay, but the 8 months you made money. So that $1,200 times 8 months is equal to $9,600 for the year. Okay, so that might seem small to some people, but that's how you're gonna build wealth. Okay, we're not gonna be instant millionaires in the stock market. I mean, it's very rare for that to happen. Okay, so that's how you build your money. That's how I built my money over the years, using this strategy. Okay, and then you rinse and repeat. You pretty much do the same thing over and over again. So that $9,600 now, if you add that to the original $3,000 that you had, that gives you about $12,600 for the year that you can repeat that whole process with. Okay, so now that with that 12,000, you can buy more stocks and continue doing that same strategy, continue doing that same base hit strategy. Okay, and then you're gonna build up your portfolio in no time. Okay, and like I said, a lot of people, they may look at that and say, oh man, it's not a lot of money, but again, those little base hits, they add up. Believe me, they add up. Okay, and that's how you're gonna make your money. And then you'll be like this guy here. All right, now for the big dogs like myself, who have a little bit more money to invest, it's basically the same strategy. Okay, so somebody like me, I can drop $20,000 on one stock. Okay, now 10% gives me $2,000. Okay, for the month, and that's just one trade. Now let's say I do 4 trades for the month. I have 4 successful trades where I can get 10% from each one of those stocks. Okay, that brings me to $8,000 a month. Okay, so you see how that money is building, right? Now $8,000 a month. Again, let's say over the past year, 8 months out of the year was successful, right? So 8,000 times 8 is $64,000 a year. Okay, good money, right? Now you see how that money builds up. Okay, so again, you can start small. You start small, and then you build yourself up. Okay, that's how you're gonna do it. Okay, if you're in a rush to make a lot of money, then this strategy is not for you. Okay, but if you're willing to take the time and put in the work, then you're gonna be successful at this. Okay, and then you're gonna rinse and repeat. Okay, and that's how we're gonna build our account, build it up. Now, the hardest part of this whole strategy is actually finding the stocks to trade. Okay, so that's the hardest part. Okay, and especially when you have a market that's choppy like this market, it's extremely hard. So that's where I come in. So what I'm gonna try to do is find stocks that we can swing trade. Okay, so we can get those 10%. Okay, so we can get the 10% profit from these stocks. Okay, and I'm not always gonna be trading a whole bunch of stocks every week. That's not my style. I try to be conservative. If for the week I can only trade one stock, then only one stock is gonna get traded. Okay, that's how I roll. All right, sometimes the stock market is really good and you can trade multiple stocks. Okay, but with this climate right now, you gotta be a little bit conservative. You gotta watch out, because we're not trying to lose money. Okay, so let's go back to the original screen. So again, start small. Whatever you can invest. If you can only do $1,000, start with $1,000. Okay, and believe me, this strategy will work. Practice it. You don't necessarily have to start trading right away. You can practice. If we find a stock, you can do paper trading. Some of these accounts allow you to do paper trading, so you can try that out and see how that strategy works for you. Okay, like I said, this strategy is not for everybody. Okay, you have to have a lot of patience. Okay, it's gonna take time. You got to put in the work. Okay, but hard work pays off. Okay, all right. So again, we're we're gonna be focusing on swing trading, okay? Because with me, you know, once I make my money, once I make my 10% off that stock, you know, we're gonna take our money, we're gonna run, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, that's how we do it here. Okay, but you know, guys, if you have any questions or any comments, please comment down below. All right, so again, this is gonna take some time. It's gonna take time to build up your portfolio, but if you have the patience, you're gonna be successful. All right. So and I touched on this on my very first video when I first started, you see, and again, you see, I started back March 1st 2016 with $114.35. okay, so it took me a while to get to where I am, and I made a lot of money. I mean, the high was over $500,000. But another thing that you need to know is, you know, don't always leave all your money. Don't leave all your eggs in one basket. You know, always take out money. You know, take the money out. Take some of that money out, and you know, and put it into other investments besides stocks. Okay. Or pay off bills. And in my case, that's I did both. You know, invested in other things and paid off some debts. Okay. All right. So again, hit the like button if you haven't already. You know, that really helps the channel and helps get the word out. Share the video with your friends and family. The more people we can reach, the better. And you know, that if we can grow this channel, you know, then I know I'm doing something right. Okay, so my goal is to give you guys some pertinent information and help you guys make some money. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay, and hopefully next week we can get into some stocks and start making some real money. All right, so again, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, good luck, happy trading, and I'm out of here.